Fuck Alex. Fuck Alex.
We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fantasy. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to Tailor Tales. We are here in Dimitri's route. Currently stumble upon him taking a bath. I think I'm gonna run away from embarrassment, because if it was me in this situation, I would run, to be honest. Just gonna save it here. I don't know what that's gonna do anything, to be honest. But okay, I'm gonna run. I screamed, completely mortified. I walked in on Dimitri. Oh, he's so cute. Let me take another screenshot. That's so adorable. Dimitri's mouth simply opens in shock and ends up blowing away a few bubbles from his hands. Sorry. I slammed the door shut with a loud bang. Well then, look at me, screwing up already. I quickly run away from the bathroom, my cheeks feeling like they're on fire. I can't believe I walked in on Dimitri taking a bath. Stupid, so stupid. I should have known he was in there. I didn't see him in the living room or kitchen after all. Ugh, but it was so quiet. I really didn't think anyone was in there, especially when it was unlocked. I paced back and forth trying to get the image of Dimitri playing around with bubbles in the bathtub out of my head. It's futile though. It's been burned onto my retina forever. This is an even more embarrassing moment than when I met him in a cat costume, I muttered to myself. I turned on the faucet and splashed some cool water on my face to cool myself down. Right, Michiko, you're living with a guy now. It feels almost surreal. I'm so glad Dimitri decided to take a bubble bath that covered himself. I would have seen everything otherwise. That would have been even worse. Was he playing with the bubbles before? My cheeks sting with a painful blush, so I try to shake the image out of my head and focus on something else. Well, hot damn, what I'm gonna focus on. Sometime later, I decided to head back to the kitchen to prepare myself to something to drink. I've been hiding in my bedroom all this time. Dimitri's there, wearing his hoodie with his back turned towards me, pouring in a drink himself. Oh, how should I act around him now? It feels really awkward. Should I say something? Apologize for walking in? Hi, I decided to say. Oh, I scared him. Dimitri jumps on the spot and whirls around to face me. You startled me, he says a bit out of breath. I look away from his blue eyes. Alright, time to apologize for this embarrassing fiasco. I'm sorry for, I say, biting my lip. Dimitri says nothing and silently pours in a glass of milk. I can see the tips of his ears are red. He's probably too embarrassed to talk right now. Dimitri picks up the carton of milk to place it back in the refrigerator, but I stop him, wanting a glass myself. Oh wait, I want some too, I say, and I reach out for the milk carton. My fingers slide across the carton and they touch Dimitri's own. I was gonna say, please tell me that carton was closed, but the sound of just milk spilling answers my question. Instantly, his eyes widen and he drops the milk onto the floor, causing its contents to splatter everywhere. I jump back in surprise, avoiding getting anything spilled on me. I'm sorry, I'll clean it, he says in a panicked voice. Quickly, Dimitri takes a small rag, crouches down, and starts mopping up the milk from the floor. I stand there in front of him, feeling awkward and out of place. Our fingers touch for only a split second and it causes Dimitri to drop the milk. Leave you to it then, I mumble. I hightail out of the kitchen and leave Dimitri behind. Ain't this adorable? Alright, you have an important client. Shit. What does this client want? A dress for a photo shoot? Oh god, do I have any of those items? Cause that took so freaking long. Not wearing yellow sun. Oh, I legit have to wear it. Oh shit. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Take off my clothes. Keeping my bow on. Keeping it on. Are we going on a date then? Going on a date. The rest of the week passes in the blink of an eye. With some help from Dimitri, I managed to rope in some more clients. Through word of mouth, the opening of Beautiful spread around, and even more customers came to visit and purchase some of my clothing. I'm so happy it ended up going well. I was so scared of being a big fat failure, but everything has gone relatively smoothly after that awful opening day. Even though Dimitri only helped out that one day, it was enough to spread word around. I'm so grateful he helped out. That was also the day I walked in on him taking a bath, and I still feel a little worried. a little weird around him. It's officially hammered into me right now. I'm living with another guy. Sarah already knows all about the disastrous opening day. I vented to her the same night, and she vowed she'd help me out. She arranged a photo shoot with me. I'm kind of excited. It's early morning right now on a Saturday, so Dimitri is in the kitchen making breakfast. Do you have any plans for today? He asked. Yes, I respond enthusiastically. I'm going to be taking pictures of my clothes so I can use them to advertise my boutique. That sounds like fun. You mean like a professional photo shoot? Sarah will be taking the pictures for me. At the sound of Sarah's name, Dimitri's face falters. They still don't really get along that much. Oh, well, I hope everything works out for you then. Do you know when you'll be coming home? I'm not sure. Sometimes these things can take the entire day. Well, I wanted to cook something nice for you to celebrate your boutique success this week, he says, smiling shyly. He is so sweet. I can't help but smile at him. That's so considerate of him. Dimitri has been cooking the entire week for me, and it's been been ridiculous, been delicious so far. I got really lucky having him as my roommate. He really knows how to satisfy my palate. I'd love for you to cook today. I just don't know when I'll be finished. Dimitri casts his eyes downwards as if his plans just got rejected. How about I text you when I know I'll be home? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. He eagerly agrees. Dimitri takes out his cell phone. There's a pensive look on his face. I've had your number since that day we met in the cafe, but I've been unsure when to call or text. I don't really want to bother you. Oh, you're... Dimitri. You can text me anytime, it's not a bother. You can text me anytime, bro. Dimitri is being so considerate. I guess he's a bit too shy to reach out to me. I'm thinking I would find it bothersome. You can text me anytime, I won't mind at all. His eyes widen slightly. Really? Of course, I mean if you need me for anything, just call me or text me. I prefer a text so I can respond later when I've got time. Sure. Do you have Snappic? He asked. My heart sinks into my stomach. That's the app where you can send pictures to each other that only last a few seconds. It's the same app I found on Alex's cell phone after I confronted him about his cheating. Damn, Snapchat. No doubt Alex used that app to send nudes to girls without leaving a trail of evidence behind. Fuck Alex. Fuck Alex. Screw him. I feel myself getting angry at the thought of it. I turn my face away from Dimitri. It's an app for cheaters, I mumble under my breath. Dimitri looks shocked, pausing without saying anything. He quickly shakes his head. Sorry for bringing that up. We don't need to use it. It's just something that's popular among my friends at the moment. He looks full of regret all of a sudden. I can just use regular texting if you prefer. I know Dimitri didn't mean anything by it, but mentioning that app put me in a sour mood. I'll text you when I know I'm almost done with work so you can prepare dinner. Yeah, alright. I'll wait until you text me. He pauses briefly. Good luck with your shoot today. Thanks. See you later. I leave the kitchen. God damn, I didn't need to be that rude to him. I walk through the door carrying my suitcase with me. You made it! Sarah greets me. I'm in a medium-sized studio with a lot of camera equipment around. There's a huge white backdrop in the distance. Everything looks so professional. I'm a bit impressed. Is this your studio? I asked, amazed at the size of it. Don't be ridiculous. I'm renting it for 4 hours. You think I'm made out of money? Oh, well, I'll pay you for it. Michiko, shut up already and let me help you, alright? This is beneficial to me too. I get to fill out my portfolio, so don't go thinking about paying me for it. I sigh. No one is allowing me to pay them for their jobs. Dimitri refused compensation as well. Alright, fine. Let's do this then. I open up my suitcase, which is filled to the brim. Oh god, I need to burp or something. Brim of my clothes. There are a lot of designs I want to showcase, and I'm going to have to wear them myself. Yep, I haven't hired a model for these photos. I'll be the star myself. Mostly because it's cheaper and Sarah insists on it. She really likes taking my picture. Quickly, I change my clothes behind a private screen. As I stand underneath the hot studio lights wearing one of my latest designs, I look at Sarah, who's holding a camera up to her eye. You know what to do. Change of pose as soon as you hear the flash recharge. On the beep. I nod at Sarah. It's not my first time doing a photo shoot with her. I put on a dazzling smile and give it my best shot. Great, you look absolutely lovely. Sarah encourages me. The first flash fires off, then I change it to my next pose. Sarah doesn't miss a beat and snaps another picture. The flashes are blinding me, but I continue nonetheless. Then when Sarah has taken a bunch of pictures in one outfit, I change to the next one. This goes on for a while until my feet are starting to hurt. Having to wear high heels the entire time for these pictures is going to have its toll. Sarah decides to call for a break and I sit down on one of the chairs, suddenly feeling famished from moving around so much. Some of these turned out really well, says Sarah enthusiastically. She's checking the pictures she's taken so far on her laptop. Whenever Sarah snaps a picture, it will automatically sync to her laptop straight away. Frankly, I'm a bit lost when it comes to all of this camera equipment. Oh shit, a text. As Sarah continues to check her pictures, I reach for my phone and check the time. I notice I received a message from Dimitri 10 minutes ago. With a smile on my face, I unlock my phone and check out the message. Hey, I was thinking you'd probably get pretty hungry during that photo shoot of yours, so I made some lunch for the both of us. I heard you say the studio wasn't too far away. Can I bring it over? Lunch sounds great right about now. I'll send you the location in a bit. I can't help but smile. It's so nice of Dimitri to think of me and make me lunch, even going as far as bringing it over to me personally. He is honestly the sweetest. Boyfriend material. I'm being treated like royalty. I look over at Sarah as I text Dimitri in the location and wonder if they're going to be butting heads with each other again. I hope not. Sarah notices I've been on my phone and raises an eyebrow at me. Texting someone, she asks? Yeah, Dimitri's coming over to drop off some lunch. I hope that's okay. Sarah rolls her eyes. Cat boy. Fine, as long as it doesn't disrupt the shoot. I just stare at my phone in my hands, wondering about Dimitri's text until something else crosses my mind. Hey, Sarah. I start a bit hesitant. Do you use Snappic? Yeah, I do. Why? I shake my head, just wondering how popular it is. Sarah walks over to me and whips out her phone. She stands next to me and directs the phone's camera towards us. It's pretty fun. Here, just smile. Before I can react, Sarah snaps a picture. She taps on her screen a bunch of times before showing me the picture she took of us together. There's a strange filter in the picture that gave me and Sarah bunny ears and a nose. I laugh at it. It looks ridiculous on us. This is stupid, I joke. That's the point. It's obviously not studio quality like my DSLR. I muse, not entirely convinced. After all, Alex was using it to send and receive nudes to girls he met on dating apps. I'm still angry at that! Don't even bring that up. Because of the nature of Snappic, the pictures get erased after a couple of seconds so it doesn't leave any evidence behind. To be honest, I'm still pretty bitter about it. The doorbell disturbs me from my thoughts. Sarah looks up as well. Brace yourself, Sarah. Catboy's here. I warn her. Sarah rolls her eyes at me as I make my way over to the entrance to let Dimitri in. When I open the door, Dimitri is standing there holding up a brown bag and a small plastic cup with a smile on his face. So cute.
Oh.
Hey, he greets me cheerfully. I can't help but smile back at him. He's always so adorable. Hey, glad you find it. Glad you could find it. Come in. I step aside and let Dimitri into the studio. Oh, it's not that hard. That's what GPS is for, right? He says. I mean, I still get lost with GPS, so... But that's me. We both walk away from the entrance and Dimitri hands over my lunch. I look inside the brown bag, see some type of sandwich along with freshly squeezed orange juice. I take out the sandwich and start eating it. It's good. Thank you so much for the delivery. You really didn't have to, I mentioned. I'm happy you made the effort to come over though. We both sit down at the table and I resume eating the lunch Dimitri made for me. Dimitri bashfully shakes his head. No, I wanted to. I enjoy cooking and preparing food for you. I like it, I say with a mouthful. Cat boy. Sarah suddenly joins the conversation. Dimitri's face falls immediately when he narrows his eyes at Sarah. Good day, he greets her chilly. I tilt my head sideways. These two really can't get along still. Maybe if they would just spend a little more time together, they may be able to change their opinion of each other. I swallow my food and then look at Dimitri, determined to get these two to like each other. Sarah's taking pictures of me and my designs. Want to stay and watch for a while. Sarah glares at me, sending vibes that she wants to get rid of Dimitri as soon as possible, but I ignore it. Dimitri's eyes flicker over towards Sarah before settling on me. Well, I'm free today, so I guess I don't mind staying for now. Hey, this is my studio. I pay for it, so you better sit down and not get in my way, Sarah warns him. I shrug my shoulders at Sarah. She can glare at me all she wants, but I think the two could learn to get along better. So, I get to see you model, he asks me. Suddenly, I feel like I'd be putting on a show in front of Dimitri, and it makes me a little self-conscious. She's not doing it for you, buddy. Sarah cuts in quickly. I didn't think she was, he replies curtly. I quickly finish up my lunch to prevent a fight from breaking out. Thanks for the food, Dimitri. Dimitri smiles warmly, nods his head at me. He's got such a cute smile. It's always so adorable. Come on, let's get back to work. I only booked this place for 2 more hours, so there's not that much more time left. Alright, there's not much to argue with that, so I get up from my seat and walk behind a privacy screen to get changed into a different outfit. Soon enough, I'm in front of the camera lens once more. The light's blinding me each time Sarah takes a picture. Dimitri is watching me from afar. Each pose I make feels slightly more uncomfortable when his blue eyes are on me. I don't have issues posing in front of a camera, but now that I've got someone else looking, I feel a little more nervous. We take a small break so he can get changed into the next outfit. I'm trying to zip up my dress, but I can't seem to get the very last part all the way zipped up. After struggling for a couple of minutes, I give up. Seems I need some help, and I call out for Sarah. Sarah, can you help me zip up this dress? I hear someone approaching the screen, but judging from the large shadow that's blocking the light, I can tell that it's definitely not Sarah. Sarah went to the bathroom. Want me to help? I hear Dimitri's voice say in an unsure tone. Alright, I guess Dimitri can help us well. Yes, please. I can't get the last part zipped up. Dimitri walks around the screen and into my view. He looks a bit uncomfortable, like he's treading into unknown territory. I brush my hair away from my neck and turn my back towards him. Dimitri takes a small step closer. Even though my back is turned to him, I can feel his presence behind me. It's an odd but warm feeling. I look down at the ground, unable to see much at the moment. Dimitri is so close to me that I can feel his breath on my neck. He raises his arm and his knuckles brush briefly against my shoulder blade. Dimitri fumbles around trying to get a grip on the zipper. I can tell he's nervous for some reason. A second later, and he softly places his hand against my back and zips up the dress. My skin feels warm and prickly. But this is where we're gonna stop for today. I hope Sarah doesn't come in thinking he's doing something to me. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Touch it,